A very good evening from the sports desk. So much can happen inside a week in the world of international sport. Last Friday, Hugo Broos felt the wrath of the local football community after his Bafana Bafana side drew against Liberia and his subsequent antics at the presser. This evening, Broos and Bafana return home as qualifiers for next year's Afcon finals. South Africa's brave win over Liberia in Monrovia secured their qualification. eNCA Tshepo Thobane is at OR Tambo International and he joins us live. A very good evening to you, Tshepo. We woke up in very high spirits after yesterday's result. Is there an equally jovial mood at the airport?
Evening, Nandi. Here at the OR Tambo International Airport, the Bafana Bafana team from Liberia, we are expecting them to touch down shortly. They can come in any minute following their heroics in Liberia last night. Well, with me here, as always, I've got the SAFA president and also supporters and also the Banyana coach. You know that Banyana going to be preparing for the upcoming World Cup. Let's start with you, Mr. Denny. I'm sure you're excited following what happened last night.
No, absolutely. What happened on Thursday night at Orlando Stadium and what happened last night, a turnaround, both in a mental attitude, in approach, in commitment, in hard work, dedication, and a fighting spirit. That is what we wanted in the team, and we saw it all. And so we are here to welcome them home. They have done the job, and we are going to Afcon. It's important that we want to go to Afcon, the 24 best teams on the African continent, because after Afcon, there's going to be the draw in the groups for World Cup qualifiers. And if we are in the top 9, then each one of those 9 will not play against each other in the World Cup qualifiers. So when I spoke to the team and I went to see them in the morning after the match in Orlando Stadium, because all of them, they were bruised. They were not happy. And so we spoke about setbacks in life, and I said to them that every setback needs a comeback. You must go back there and fight and put a smile on the faces of the country.
Yes, we can see they put a lot of smiles in a lot of people's faces. Now, Mr. President, obviously we've qualified for Afcon. Now, what is the target? Is it a matter of us finally competing, not adding numbers?
Yes, absolutely. I think the first test for Bafana will be we are playing against Morocco in South Africa, and Morocco went to the semi-final of the World Cup. Morocco beat Brazil 2-1. So this is probably the best team at the moment on the African continent. So it's going to be a huge test for them. But we have to continue to give them the opportunity to work together and to improve, so that by the time we go to Afcon, we must have a team that can compete and beat the best on the continent.
Let's also touch base with the supporters. Mamacho is here, Saddam is here. We'll touch with the Banyana coach later on. Saddam, are you excited with what happened?
Yeah, this is a big surprise and big, huge happiness for South Africa. We know it was so many talks after the game at Orlando Stadium. So now, because we know that God does not have a voicemail, we've done it. We got a key now, and then we got a PIN number to go to Ivory. So meaning Bafana Bafana is our team. We must give them a support. We must give also a coach a support. As a South African, we must, South Africa, we must support the coach and the players, whatever was selected, because we don't want to point the finger to each one. All the other countries, they support the national team. Forget about my favorite player was not selected, what. No. We must support. Our job as supporters is the 12 players to support the team. So that's why I said we are very happy. Well done, boys. Well done, coach. Thanks to Safa also. We should support the coach. So the one who are talking too much, wara, let them come enjoy honey with us. We are there. We qualify. Ivory, we are coming there. South Africa is ready. Viva South Africa, viva.
Mama Joy also, I'm sure you shared the same sentiments. Were you doubting? Did you doubt at all before the game last night that we'll make it through and qualify?
I always support Bafana Bafana. So I was sure Bafana Bafana is going to qualify to Afcon. So those who are saying Bafana this, Bafana that, Bafana this, Bafana that. Now Bafana Bafana is qualified and we are happy, and now we are going to Afcon. I'm telling you, we are going to the last 8. If we didn't win the Afcon, mark my words, last 8 we will be there. And I know Bafana Bafana, there were a lot of Thomases, but now they are not saying anything. But what I can tell you, Bafana Bafana has done it, and I am happy because they did it in the leadership of Dr. Jordan, which means it will go a long way. Because now if they didn't qualify, they will say, Dr. Jordan this, Dr. Jordan that. But now they've qualified, what are they saying? Viva Dr. Jordan, viva.
Because of time, we'll touch base with the Banyana coach later on. As you can hear, Nandi, excitement, waiting for the team. I'm sure they are going to be arriving here at any moment from now.
Yeah, at the end of the day, Tshepo, it's all's well that ends well. That was Tshepo Thobane at Tambo International as we welcome Bafana Bafana back home. All right.